Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to be doing things a little differently.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going to be using these excerpts from this fictional story
okay.
called The Alchemist's Shadow
It's interesting.
to kind of explore some real questions about memory longing and the choices we make. So, like, imagine a world where you could just bottle up your memories
Wow.
and relive them whenever you wanted.
That's fascinating how fiction can give us that safe space to
Yeah.
really grapple with those emotions,
Right. Yeah.
And in this story, we meet this character,
Okay.
Marcus, and he's looking for just that.
Okay.
He wants to revisit a lost love.
So the story takes place in this really interesting setting.
Oh.
It's like this dimly lit cellar under this like bustling city,
Yeah.
like a stark contrast,
Yeah.
And he's in this shop called Eudaimon's Curios.
Eudaimonia.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's this place that like deals in these rare and mysterious substances.
what.
And he's there looking for something called liquid nostalgia.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking about that eudaimonia.
Yeah.
It's often translated as like happiness or flourishing.
Right.
But Marcus here is seeking his happiness in a bottle, in the past.
Yeah.
Do you think there's like a disconnect there?
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's exactly the point the author's trying to make here.
Yeah.
True happiness, true flourishing
Right.
might not be found in clinging to the past,
Right.
but embracing the present moment.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting how they describe the liquid nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's distilled from a memory maker's tears
Wow.
and has this bittersweet aroma,
Interesting.
almost like a perfume of longing.
It's both alluring and dangerous
Yeah.
at the same time.
It is.
Like how potent our memories can be,
Mhm.
both positive and negative.
Right.
They can bring us comfort, they can bring us joy,
Yeah.
but they can also hold us back if we let them.
Yeah. Exactly. And then we meet Adira, the dealer, right?
Okay.
Of these potent memories.
Mm-hmm.
And she really seems to understand
Yeah.
the power of what she's selling.
Right.
And she senses like Marcus's desperation and
Yeah.
asks him, "Do you even remember what you're chasing?"
Ooh.
It's like she's trying to get him to look beyond the
But
surface.
she sees right through him.
Yeah.
I think Adira, she recognizes the potential for that liquid nostalgia
Right.
to become like a cage for Marcus,
Oh, wow.
trapping him in this moment that doesn't exist anymore.
That's powerful.
Yeah, we see this all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
People getting stuck in the past,
Yeah.
unable to move on.
Yeah, it's like we're always trying to hold on to it somehow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Photos, videos, journals, even the stories we tell.
Oh, yeah.
But are we really reliving those experiences, or are we just creating these filtered versions in our minds?
That's it.
Yeah.
Memory is a reconstructive process.
Okay.
Every time we recall something, we're recreating it,
Oh, wow. Interesting.
influenced by our current emotions and experiences.
So even if we could perfectly bottle a memory,
Yeah,
it wouldn't be the same.
exactly. It would be
Right.
colored by our present selves.
Wow. So we're almost chasing a phantom then.
Yeah, are we chasing a phantom?
Yeah.
Is the past we long for even real?
Yeah.
Or is it just something we've constructed in our minds?
It makes you think.
Yeah.
So Marcus eventually tells Adira
Okay.
he's trying to relive the memory of a lost love.
Mm-hmm.
And he describes it as this feeling of coming home like sunlight after a storm. There's such longing in his words.
Yeah.
But Adira warns him.
Uh,
She says she wouldn't want you to be stuck.
wow.
It's like a challenge,
Right.
to think about the consequences.
I think Adira's warning here is a crucial point.
Yeah.
How do we honor the past
Mm-hmm.
without letting it control our present?
Mm-hmm.
It's a real balancing act.
Yeah.
We can cherish those memories,
Right.
learn from them, find comfort in them,
Right.
but we shouldn't let them define us
Yeah.
or prevent us from living fully in the here and now.
And you know what I find really compelling about Adira
Yeah.
is that she understands the dangers, right,
Wow.
of dwelling in the past.
Right.
Then after Marcus leaves,
Yeah.
we find out she has her own bottled memory
Oh,
tucked away.
wow.
This moment of love.
It's a really interesting twist.
Yeah.
It shows that even those who warn against the dangers
Yeah.
can be susceptible to its allure.
Right.
It humanizes her,
Mhm.
reveals her own struggles with memory and longing.
Right. Makes you wonder, like, what is it about her past that she needs to keep hidden?
Right.
Could it be connected to her warning to Marcus, maybe?
Mm.
Is she speaking from experience?
It's certainly possible.
Yeah.
This hidden memory, just
Yeah.
adds another layer to that whole cage metaphor.
Right. Cage metaphor.
Yeah, like it's not just Marcus,
Right.
who's potentially trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Adira has her own cage too.
Yeah.
Her own,
Indulgence.
yeah, her own secret indulgence in the allure of memory.
Right. And the fact that she keeps it hidden, it's almost like there's
Shame, guilt associated with
Well,
it, wouldn't you say?
yeah, definitely. Almost like she recognizes the hypocrisy
Right.
of selling these potent memories
Mm-hmm.
while at the same time harboring her own.
Exactly.
It makes you question the motivations of people
Yeah.
who profit from this desire to revisit the past,
The story definitely brings up some
Yeah.
interesting ethical questions.
Right. Like, if this technology actually existed,
Mm-hmm.
who would control it?
Right.
What would it mean for society?
Exactly.
Would it be for healing?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be for therapy?
Or would it be another form of escapism,
Right.
addiction?
Yeah, it's not hard to imagine
Hmm.
people becoming dependent on reliving these past experiences.
Yeah, totally.
Withdrawing from the present.
Right. Neglecting real life relationships.
Exactly. Like any powerful technology.
Exactly.
It has the potential for good and bad.
Think about how social media
Oh, yeah.
has already impacted
Right.
our relationship with the past.
That's true.
We're constantly
Curating. Yeah.
curating, sharing,
Yeah.
creating these idealized versions of ourselves.
That's a great point.
We're already trying to bottle those experiences in a way.
Right. And present them to the world in a certain light.
Exactly.
And just like with social media, if liquid nostalgia were real,
yeah,
there'd be a market for it, right?
absolutely.
People would pay to relive those seemingly perfect moments.
Yeah, like a highlight reel of their life.
Exactly. But what happens when those manufactured memories
Right.
become more appealing than the present?
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And this story, it really explores the potential downsides of this kind of technology.
Yeah. It's interesting how they describe the setting, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like this dimly lit cellar,
Right.
hidden beneath the vibrancy of the city,
Mm-hmm.
almost like a metaphor.
Yeah, for the darker
Right.
aspects of our fascination with the past.
There's definitely a sense of melancholy,
yeah,
secrecy.
it's not a bright, happy place,
No.
even though it's dealing in memories
Yeah.
that are supposed to bring
Right.
supposedly forward.
It reminds me of,
Freud,
Freud who said that.
the unconscious mind,
Yeah.
a repository
Right.
for those repressed memories and desires.
I'm a cellar.
Yeah, with its musty smells, hidden corners.
Right. It's like that unconscious space, right?
Exactly.
Where we store the things we don't want to face.
Yeah.
I'm also curious about the language they mention
Oh, yeah.
on the shop sign.
Mm-hmm.
This language, most have forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this world that's lost touch with its past.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason.
It's been forgotten.
Right.
Maybe society recognized the dangers
Dwelling.
of dwelling in the past
Yeah.
and chose to move on.
Okay.
But there are still those
Right.
who cling to the old ways.
Like Marcus.
Yeah, searching for that feeling
Yeah.
that might not be attainable anymore.
And yet, Adira, with her own bottled memory,
Right?
it suggests that even she hasn't fully let go.
It's a reminder
Yeah.
that we all have these complexities, these
Yeah.
struggles with letting go.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it so relatable.
Right.
We can all relate to that desire
Mm.
to revisit those memories.
Yeah, to reconnect with loved ones.
Yeah.
To experience moments of pure joy again.
But the story really makes us think about the cost.
The cost.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in the romanticism of the past.
Yeah.
But memories are just one part of who we are.
Exactly.
They don't define us.
We are not just the sum of our experiences.
Right.
We're constantly
Right.
evolving, growing, changing. Yeah, and while the past can inform our present,
Yeah.
it shouldn't dictate our future.
Right.
So where does all this leave us? We've explored this whole world of bottled memories.
Right.
But what can we actually take away from it?
I think one of the biggest takeaways for me is just recognizing that longing for the past,
Right.
it's a universal thing.
Yeah, we all do it.
We all have those moments,
Yeah.
where we wish we could go back,
Mhm.
people we miss,
Right.
versions of ourselves we maybe yearn for.
It's like that feeling you get
Yeah.
when you look at old photos or listen to a song.
Oh, yeah.
That takes you back.
Totally.
Like, you can almost feel those emotions again,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also that sadness,
Right.
knowing you can't go back.
And the alchemist's shadow really pushes us to ask,
Yeah.
what if we could?
Right. What if?
Would it actually satisfy that longing?
Yeah.
Or would it just leave us feeling empty?
It's like that saying,
What is it?
you can never step in the same river twice.
Right.
Even if we could perfectly replicate an experience,
Yeah.
we're different now.
We'd be experiencing it through the lens of our present selves.
Right, with all the baggage.
And all the baggage.
And wisdom and everything.
Exactly. And maybe that's the point. Maybe the real value of memory isn't reliving it,
Yeah.
but using it
Right.
to inform our present, guide our future.
So instead of clinging to that moment,
Yeah.
we should be integrating those memories into our ongoing story,
That's beautiful.
allowing them to shape us,
Yeah.
but not define us.
The past isn't something to be afraid of.
Right.
It's a resource.
Okay.
We can draw on it.
So it's all about balance then.
It is finding that balance
Okay.
between honoring the past
Yeah.
and embracing the present.
Learning from our experiences
Yes, good and bad.
without letting them hold us back.
Exactly.
Maybe the key to happiness isn't about chasing some perfect eudaimonia.
In a bottle.
Yeah, but finding that contentment in the messiness of life.
The unpredictable,
The
beautiful.
little journey of life.
This deep dive has really given us a lot to think about.
It has.
You know, memory is powerful.
Yeah.
It shapes how we see things, how we feel, even who we are.
But we have the power to choose
Yeah.
how we engage with it.
We can let it define us
Or we can use it
or use it.
as inspiration for growth.
The choice is ours.
It is.
Thanks for joining us on this exploration
I love it.
of memory, longing, and all the choices we make.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found it insightful.
Yeah, thought-provoking.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning,
Keep diving deep.
keep diving deep.